Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. My first video, and God knows how long. I actually don't know how long it has been since I last posted a video. I feel like it was sometime around the first week of September or something, because that's when I was on holiday, and I remember editing videos that week. I was on holiday from work that week and then went back to work and was super busy, and then other things started to happen, so kind of owe you guys a little bit of an explanation. I think the first couple of weeks that I was back at work, I was just really busy and just didn't have time to edit any videos or that. Maybe just the first week or something. Going into the second week back, there was a little bit of bad news in the family. Not on my side of the family, it was my sister-in-law. Her mum passed away, and I was down at my brother's after work, or like I was finishing early from work, coming home and just going helping him with the kids, because as you know, it's the brother with 9 kids and they have a lot of little kids. The older kids obviously can take care of themselves. So yeah, I was down there helping my brother with the kids, because my sister-in-law was at the hospital before her mum passed away. Just they got the phone call to say she's not got long left, blah blah blah. I was down there helping out with the kids. I feel like I wasn't actually much use, but it made my brother feel better, so I was there. One of the kids had the sniffles. I didn't really think much of it, and then when I went to work on the Friday, I think it was, that week, I was quite sick. Actually, I'd been up during the night being sick. I felt fine otherwise, other than just being sick. Like, I had a stomach cramp before I felt sick. I went to the toilet, I was sick, and then I was fine. Went back to sleep, got up for work, felt absolutely fine. Got to work, had the same thing again. Stomach cramp, was sick, felt absolutely fine. That as the day went on, I felt worse and worse and worse. My brother was saying that he started to feel bad. And Mark, who had been doing a lot of driving about for my brother and my sister-in-law, he'd been down there quite a bit as well. He said that he wasn't feeling too great, and then as the weekend went on, we all got worse and worse and worse. I thought it was just maybe a little virus. Ali also had a cold at the time, so I thought maybe it's something I got for him, but he felt fine other than just like a head cold and all that. And then the next thing I know, I'm in my bed for literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks I slept just on and off. It wasn't shifting. Mark was the same. He said that he'd done nothing but sleep and everything. He felt rubbish. My brother said all he wanted to do was sleep, but obviously he had kids, he can't just sleep. I'd done so many COVID tests because I was convinced at one point I had to have had COVID because I felt that bad, and then I thought, oh, maybe this is just like a real flu. I had the head cold, felt sick and nauseous. I didn't really eat much. For the first week I was only really eating like toast with butter or a bowl of cereal, Weetabix. I really didn't eat much more than that. And then it got to, I think in the start of the second week, or the end of the second week, at some point, I can't remember, it feels so long, it was October, to me it feels so long ago now. I did get in touch with the doctor because my chest actually started to feel like somebody was just permanently sitting on it, and they gave me a round of antibiotics. It felt a wee bit better, my chest felt better, but I was still really, really tired and sluggish and just didn't want to do anything but sleep. I would try and get up, do a little bit of housework or ironing or something, and I'd just be like, I need to go and have a lie down, I'm so flipping tired. I still had a bit of the cold symptoms and all that, so I contacted the doctor again after those antibiotics had finished. I was like, it's still here, it's still not completely shifted, so I got another round of antibiotics, and that seemed to do it, although I do still have a lingering cough. And since then I've just been busy. I feel much better. I feel so much better and all that. I do feel like I'm getting tired, eat more easily still. I'm still building up my energy again from it. Oh, my next door neighbour, she had 3 rounds of antibiotics for whatever it was. I think is it RSA or something it's called? But I had the chest infection as well as part of that. Yeah, so completely floored for about 3 weeks. I think I missed 3 weeks of work and just been busy since then. I've just not even thought about YouTube in all this time until maybe the last couple of weeks, because I've had some messages and all that saying, oh, where are you, we're missing you, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even think about YouTube. I was more concerned with, missing work and catching up with housework and stuff like that. I've also had Ali's birthday, and that was last week. He had a great day, as per usual, got spoilt rotten. And I had a weekend at my mum's, not last weekend, the weekend before that, which was lovely. And I'm going again, and not this weekend, the weekend before that, to help them put up their Christmas decorations. I'm also in the middle of doing my flooring downstairs. We've lifted all the laminate and everything, and we're getting new laminate put down. That's meant to go down tomorrow. Fingers crossed it happens and there's no other delays, because they've been sick and everything, it got delayed. Yeah, everything's fine. I was floored for weeks. Mark was the same. I think Mark and my brother, they were okay after like the second week. I don't think they got the proper chest infection part that I got. But my poor neighbour as well, she had it for weeks as well. And her face was so swollen up and everything. Oh my God, I felt so bad for her. Anyway, I'm trying to get my act together today. That's why I look like crap. Well, I've just chucked my hair up. I'm going to get some housework done. And a little bit of, let me show you, I can't show you it all, but you know what that is. That's advent boxes are in the making. Getting wrapped. They're all complete. Well, apart from Ali's, they're all complete. So I'm getting them done today. Housework done today, washing. But I said I'm not going to do anything today until I've edited one of these bloody videos that I've got. I think I've got 2 or 3 videos that are waiting to be edited in my storage. So I'm going to get one of these edited and uploaded for you guys today. So hopefully you guys are watching this on the day today, which is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday the 15th of November. So I hope you guys are watching this today. I hope I've got my act together properly. I'm just going to get on with it and get it edited and get it uploaded. So what you're going to see is actually just a continuation of my last meals of the week. This is the one that I filmed the following week after that. So I was still doing my Fuck It Fridays and sticking to plan for 6 days of the week. And then I think the next one you'll see is the week after that as well. And also my shopping, I've got a shopping haul coming for the start of September, or maybe it was the start of October or something. Actually, it was the start of October, so you'll see my shopping haul for that as well in the next few days. Hopefully I'm going to try and get as much done this morning. I gave myself till 2 o'clock for editing videos, and then the rest of the day for housework and sorting out the advent boxes. So I will be around for Vlogmas and everything like that. Don't worry about that. I'll have to make sure I'm around in December. I haven't even actually made much plans. Actually, do you know how sick I was? I couldn't even be bothered with Christmas. I would see something, an advert or anything with Christmas, and I would swipe past it, you know, like on TikTok or on the YouTube ads or something. I'd skip it, and I didn't want to even think about Christmas. That's how bad I was. Like, I mean, and I'm usually thinking about Christmas 24/7 from the 26th of December. I just wasn't in the mood. I hadn't thought about it. I've not done any big Christmas shops or anything that I can show you guys. I'm obviously starting to feel more Christmassy and everything now, especially since Ali's birthday's passed. We've watched our first Christmas movie and all that, but yeah, it was that bad that I wasn't even ready to think about Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, this must be how it feels to be my dad, because he's just not into Christmas at all. Anyway, I better get on with this. I've blathered for too long. I apologise for my absence. There may be another short absence, but I definitely will be back on December the 1st for Vlogmas. Good morning everyone. So today is Friday, aka F-It Friday for me, and for breakfast this morning I'm just having Cocoa Pops. I think I had the same last week as well. For some reason, when I don't have to follow plan, all I want is Cocoa Pops. So this is just one wee 30 gram or 40 gram box of Cocoa Pops and some milk. I didn't measure the milk, and I'm also having a banana with that. So I didn't have a lunch today, but for my F-It Friday meal tonight, I'm having mince and tatties and doughboys. To be fair, the mince is sin-free. The tatties are about 2 sins for the floral light I used in it. But I did want doughboys or dumplings or dough balls, whatever you call it. I call them doughboys with my mince and tatties. And I don't know what the sins are for them. I didn't look, I didn't bother checking, I didn't want to bother checking. I just wanted to have them for my F-It Friday meal. It's now Saturday, and for dinner tonight we're having tuna pasta. The tuna and the pasta that I've used are sin-free. I've also got some onions and peppers in there which are speed. The sauce that I made from passata and herbs and spices and that's completely sin-free. I've added 40 grams of 50% reduced fat cheddar on top, which is my healthy extra A for the day. So tonight's dinner is 0 sins plus my healthy extra A. And that's Ali's dinner too. It's now Sunday, and for my lunch today I completely skipped breakfast. I've just had a couple of coffees this morning. But for lunch I'm having some leftover tuna pasta, and I've got 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on that, which is 1 sin. I'm also having 2 Skinny Dream Rocky Roads, which is my healthy extra beef for the day, and 2 Satsumas for speed. So lunch today is a total of 1 sin plus my healthy extra B. Tonight for dinner we're having a Nando's style fakeaway. You can see the chicken breast at the back there. That's cooked in the medium peri peri bag and bake that you get at the supermarkets. It's 2.5 sins for the whole pack. I've just rounded it up to 1 sin per person because there's 3 of us for dinner tonight. I'm also having some homemade Slim & World chips, which is flavoured with the Nando's chip seasoning. I think it's 0.5 sin per teaspoon, so I used 1 teaspoon, but between the 3 of us, that's barely even worth counting what the sins are. It's like 1/3 of 0.5 sin. It's ridiculous. So I'm not even counting that. I've got some corn on the cob, which is sin-free. I do have some Floralite on there, which is 1 sin. And then I've made some macho peas, well, my version of the Nando's macho peas, which is basically crushed peas with mint. So it's 1 sin for a tablespoon of mint sauce, which is how much I used, and divided by 2 of us because Mark doesn't eat peas. That's 0.5 sin per person. So tonight's dinner is 2.5 sins in total, and that's Mark's without the peas and Ali's with the peas. Tonight for dinner we're having fish and chips, so I've got one of the bird's eye, I think it is, fish fillets. It's 9.5 sins, and I've only had 0.5 sin today, so I've got plenty of sins to use. 9.5 sins for the full fillet, and then I've got some homemade Slim & World chips for the second night in a row I'm having chips. They're completely sin free, and some mushy peas, and they're sin free as well. And I've also got a tablespoon of ketchup, which I think is 1 sin. And that's Ali's, he's having beans instead of mushy peas. Good morning, so it's now Tuesday, and for lunch today I'm taking some wholemeal bread. This is the Sainsbury's 400 gram loaf. I'm taking 2 slices of that, and that's my healthy extra B. And I've got a tablespoon, well, 2 half tablespoons of Floralite in there, so that's 2 sins. I'm just going to make some toast at work. And then I've got one of these light Greek style coconut yogurts with a hint of vanilla. That's 0.5 sin. And I've got some frozen blueberries that'll hopefully be defrosted because I forgot to take them out last night. Hopefully they'll be defrosted by the time I go to have my breakfast later on. So breakfast this morning is 2.5 sins plus my healthy extra B. Tonight for dinner I am just having some of the slow cooker peanut chicken. There was 1 portion left from when I made it last week. So that is 5 sins. I'll link that video up above because I'll put the recipe in the description box. And then I'm just having it with some rice, and I've got a tablespoon of Floralite in that, which is 2 sins. So that's 7 sins in total for tonight's dinner. And I've made Ali some pie, mash and broccoli, and I've done him some extra gravy to go with it. Okay, so somebody hasn't eaten all day because somebody left their bag with all their food in it at home. It's exactly where it is where I left it this morning. I did actually eat a couple of bananas for my lunch and that, but I wanted to go to Tesco, so I didn't have a big lunch. I just grabbed the bananas. I meant to have something when I came back. When we came back it was like the back of 4 or 5 o'clock, so dinner time now. I'm having a bacon sandwich, which is what I was going to have for lunch. So I've got a bacon sandwich on 2 slices of Neville's wholemeal bread. The wholemeal bread's my healthy extra B. Bacon is sin free. I've got 2 teaspoons of Floralite on it, which is 0.5 sin each, so that's 1 sin. And I've also got a tablespoon of brown sauce on it, HP brown sauce, that's 1 sin. And then I've got 12 of these little, what are they called? They're like hash brown bites or something. I showed them in a previous video. I think they're bird's eye. They're half a cent each. I've got 12, so that's 6 cents. Because I've got cents to use, having had only 2 bananas today. And then I'm having beans as well, which are sin-free. So 6, 7, 8 cents in total for tonight's dinner, plus my healthy extra B. And Ali's having the same. Hi everyone, so it's now Thursday, and for lunch today I'm having just a cheese and broccoli pasta and sauce, the bachelor's one, which is 2.5 cents plus 100ml of my healthy extra A for the day, healthy extra A milk. This morning for breakfast, I've been quite bad at filming my breakfast this week. Well, yesterday I forgot to tape it all together, but this morning I had what I was meant to take yesterday, which was just a tub of blueberries, one of the coconut yogurts and some satsumas and a banana. I didn't take any Weetabix. I specifically went into Tesco's yesterday to buy Weetabix and came out £50 lighter without Weetabix. How the hell did I manage to do that? My brain was obviously just not engaged at all yesterday for whatever reason. Yeah, so I just had the fruit and yogurt this morning. I'm at half a cent for the day, and this will bring me up to 3.5 cents. So tonight for dinner I've made myself a Slimming World Cornish pasty. I've got one Weight Watcher white wrap, which is my healthy extra B choice for today. And inside that I've got 100 grams of the Prince's lean corned beef, which is 2.5 cents. And I've got some onion in there as well, which is speed. And then I've got some mashed potato with a tablespoon of Flora Lighter in it, which is 2 cents. And then some mushy peas as well, which are sin-free. So dinner tonight is 4.5 cents plus my healthy extra B. And that's it for this week's video everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.
You said that you needed me like a cargo.